There was a last video on employment in various sectors of Indian economy, because even those students who know much about Indian economy, but a personal curiosity remains always unanswered. And that is which sector actually employs how much and how many people. How many persons are employed in which sector. So last time I had provided or tried to provide a background of employment capacity of various sectors of Indian economy. So in today's discussion, I want to limit it to the scope of employability in the primary sector of economy, that is agriculture. So we'll try to understand how many subsectors are there in Indian economy and which subsector provides employment to how many people. So we will start with this, that there are a lot of confusion about agriculture in India. And then second, we'll understand how many subsectors really are there in agriculture. And third, which subsector gives employment to how many people in India. And fourth, what is the future scope of different subsectors of agriculture in providing employment to the people who are needing that employment. So to begin with the confusion in agriculture, you must understand that agriculture is generally understood synonymous with crops. But fact is that both in terms of employment as well as in terms of value, the crop which is understood, or rather I can say misunderstood, as synonymous with agriculture is lowest. So in terms of value, the percentage of or the ratio of crop that includes staple foods, pulses, millets and oil seeds. So when I say crop, it exactly is a subsector. So cropping is a subsector of agriculture. But why I am emphasizing cropping is because of century-old misconception or misunderstanding that agriculture is all about cropping. Fact is that agriculture is only a subsector, like fishing is a subsector, like poultry is a subsector, like dairy is a subsector, like plantation or horticulture is a subsector, like floriculture is an emerging subsector, like herbs are also an emerging subsector. Similarly, fruits are covered under plantation itself. So these are all different subsectors. Like industry has subsectors like mining, minerals, electricity, construction, manufacturing. These are subsectors of agriculture. Similarly, services has subsector like financial services, like real estate services, hospitality, media and entertainment, and most powerful, transportation, and followed by tourism, and then followed by ITs, means IT and IT enabled services, art, culture, consultancy, public services, which constitute a small part, but they are all services. So I hope it is now clear that there are three broad sectors: primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector, and within them there are subsectors. So when we say agriculture, it is not crop. Cropping is only a subsector of agriculture. So overall, agriculture combined together of all subsectors gives employment to First, total number of people. The total number of people comes to 15 crore who have overlapping employment. I have always emphasized in my researches the overlapping nature of employability in India. The so-called fake statisticians of employment are fraught and caught with a problem that they do not have any data or idea about the overlapping nature of jobs in India. I have from the very beginning very keenly interested in the overlapping nature of employment. In last video I had given example of overlapping nature of employment in agriculture sector and its overlapping nature with industry and services also. Here in agricultural subsectors also all the employments are overlapping, means no job is exclusive to a particular subsector. However, I have researched and I have taken great pain in researching for last 2 months exclusively and for last 10-15 years generally I have been researching how the jobs are overlapping. I have been collecting data from numerous innumerable sources and I'm sure very few researchers may have access to this overlapping nature of employment in between various subsectors of economy and agriculture, industry and services particularly. Very few jobs are exclusive only to one subsector. For example, very few jobs are exclusive only to cropping. Very few jobs are exclusive only to plantation or floriculture or fishing. Means those who might be doing fishing, some of them, not all of them, might also be doing business or occupation in some other, maybe poultry, maybe some other, maybe cropping also. However, very assiduously and painstakingly, I have tried to collect the data from all government sources and some private research sources also to collect the data from about various subsectors and their employment, and I have tried to ensure that the data are most recent, mainly coming from 21-22 financial year or in some cases 22 and 23 financial year also. So overall, multiple sources prove that the total number of people involved in agriculture actually doing a job, particularly doing a job, that comes to 15 crore. Economic Survey of India says that 46 to 47% people of India, that should roughly come to around 62-63 crore people in India in number, are dependent on agriculture, but that does not mean that they are actually employed in agriculture. Because children below the age 18, they cannot be considered to be employed, and the people, senior citizen above 60 or 65, they can also not be considered to be fully employed. Therefore, the net employment that the primary sector of India, that is agriculture, that provides to 15 crore, it's a rough round figure, it's not accurate. It is based on the various sources complementing, supplementing and reinforcing each other. The overall population that is dependent on agriculture is 62 crore. If we consider that an average family has a size of 5%, then or 5.5%, then we have 11 crore families dependent on agriculture. and and around 15 crore, means from each family one or two person maximum, on an average 1.5% being net employed in agriculture. This is the capacity of Indian agriculture to provide job. So it is not a mean contribution. It's a great contribution. In fact, it is giving employment to 15 crore Indians, Indian agriculture, but it includes all the subsectors like crop, like fishing, poultry, dairy, plantation, vegetable, that comes under plantation, floriculture, herbs, fruits. Now, let us understand the breakup of each subsector in terms of per capita income they provide to their employees in their sector. So, let us start with crops. Crops that includes millets, staple carbs like paddy and wheat, and pulses and oilseeds. They provide employment to around 7.5 crore net. Net means they are not doing any other things, but they also include 3.5 who are overlap, means they are doing cropping and at the same time they are doing some other works also. They might be doing part-time construction works also. They might be doing part-time plantation as well. But only 1.5 crore families have the persons or the members of their family who are full-time or part-time doing the jobs outside agriculture, means inside industry or services also. So there are 1.5 crore families in agriculture who have their members employed in private organized jobs as well as public, means government organized jobs also. There is again overlapping. So we can't say all agricultural families are hardcore and absolute agrarian families. Some of their members, at least amongst 1.5 crore families who are agrarian families, their members are working in government jobs also, but their one or two members are exclusively involved only in agriculture. That's the meaning of rural family, agrarian family, agricultural employment. But if somebody says, or any statistician or any economist says that there are families which are exclusively involved only in agriculture, that's half truth. That's half truth. Only 7 point, yes, but that figure is big. 7.5 crore family, of course, they are net agricultural families. They might be involved in more than one subsector of agriculture, but they are exclusively involved in agriculture only. So at least 7.5 crore means around 30 crore people are exclusively dependent on agriculture. Their members, their breadwinners or earners are not involved in any other non-agricultural occupations. That's also correct. Now, the average income the people involved in cropping are earning is average, that is 4,000 per month average. It does not mean that it is same. Some people involved in cropping might be earning 1,000 per month also, but at the same time there are people from Punjab and Andhra and Tamil Nadu. There are, let me tell this in the very beginning, that there are 250 individuals whose land holding is more than 200 acres. these are the people these are the people who have per capita income per annum of more than 1 crore and less than 2 crore, between 1 crore and 2 crore. So we have at least 200 individuals in India whose per month per capita income means annual, it comes to around 10 to 15 crore. 10 to 15 crore ऐसे भी एग्रीकल्चर में लोग हैं. देयर आर अराउंड 4,000 people, individual as well as company, who have land holding above 200 crore, 200 hectare, 200 hectare. Of this, 2,750 have become companies, but remaining are still in unincorporated individuals. So their personal income, even in crop sector, is huge. So in India, we have, of course, the farmers who they do not claim, they do not reveal their identity, but of course, the government knows who these people or companies are. They are earning as big an income as 10 to 20 crore per 10 to 15 crore per annum also from agriculture itself. But they don't reveal their identities, but they are there. But there are agriculturists whose income may be as low as 1,000 per month per person also, but average it comes to 4,000 per month. तो क्रॉप में सबसे ज़्यादा जो एवरेज इनकम मिल सकता है वो 4,000 है. एंड आई ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट व्हाट कुड बी द मैक्सिमम potential average. It could be 30,000 per month. Cropping में भी अगर full potential realize करे तो it can be 30,000 per month also, but that is possible only when many reforms are carried out in cropping system, only then it is possible. Then next जो सब सेक्टर है एग्रीकल्चर का जो एम्प्लॉयमेंट देता है, लेट अस सी. अंडर प्लांटेशन और हॉर्टिकल्चर, वेजिटेबल सेक्टर, it's not second highest. Second highest is dairy, but it's overlapping. 7.5 crore individuals are involved in dairy, of which 3.5 crore are exclusive. It means that 4 crore are overlapping, means they are doing cropping also, they might be doing some part-time construction work also, they might be involved in part-time involved in some other subsectors also. 4 crore but 3.5 crore individuals are exclusively involved in dairy. And now let me tell their per capita income. So dairy gives a per capita per month income average 15,000 average. However, with reform its maximum potential is 50,000 also, but that depends on several reforms. But in dairy there are companies and there are some individuals whose income may be as high as 10 lakhs per month also, but such people are numbered and to be counted on fingers. They might be in the range of 3,000 to 3,500. There are people, even though they don't reveal their identity, they don't file taxes, but there are 3,000 to 3,500 individuals whose income in dairy is above 10 lakh to 15 lakhs. But average income dairy is giving at present is 15,000. Is it bad? 15,000 डेयरी में एवरेज एक सैलरी मिल रही है एंड इट इज गिविंग jobs to 7.5 crore people, in which I said only 3.5 crore are exclusive, 4 crore are overlapping, means they are doing some other works also not depending exclusively only on dairy. Now, third is fishing. Fishing में the total number of people getting job is 2.85 crore. 2,85,00,000 किसमें? फिशिंग में. 2,85,00,000 of which 2 crores are exclusive. Means they are involved only in agriculture, full-time agriculture, but 85 lakhs are overlapping, means they might be involved part-time in cropping or in some other occupations also, but 2 crores in India individual are full-time involved and dependent and doing wholeheartedly their business into fishing, right? 2 करोड़ लोग नेट फिशिंग में है और उनका इनकम देखते हैं. देयर इनकम पर मंथ पर कैपिटा इज एवरेज 25,000, जिसका पोटेंशियल है एवरेज 50,000 का. बट अगेन देयर आर कंपनीज एंड हाई नेटवर्थ इंडिविजुअल इन फिशिंग सेक्टर हुज इनकम अगेन इज अबाव 10 lakhs, and such people again are 10,000. Especially in Kerala and Karnataka, there are individuals, and in some cases Andhra Pradesh also. However, Karnataka is the highest fish producing state, but per capita income is below Tamil Nadu. So there are around 10,000 individuals, maybe companies also, whose per capita income per month is above 10 lakhs also. ऐसे भी लोग हैं फिशिंग में. बहुत ही ऑर्गेनाइज्ड कंपनी बना करके इंडस्ट्रियल स्केल पर ट्रॉलर्स से फिशिंग करते हैं, और ऐसे कंपनीज और इंडिविजुअल 10,000 प्लस है, एंड देयर इनकम इज 10 lakhs, मीन्स the per annum income is into crores, but average income is only 25,000. So fishing is of two types, in land water and territorial water or exclusive economic zones. सबसे ज़्यादा जो प्रॉफिटेबल है वो एक्सक्लूसिव इकोनॉमिक जोन वाला है. तो 25,000 पर मंथ का जॉब 2.5 करोड़ लोगों को फिशिंग तो दिला रहा है, और उसका कंट्रीब्यूशन एज ए सब सेक्टर in Indian agriculture is 7%, and in overall Indian GDP is 3% or maybe 3.5% to Indian GDP. Employment wise also it's not bad, 25,000 पर मंथ, और अगर रिफॉर्म किया तो 50,000 हो सकता है एवरेज. दिस इज एवरेज, बट सम पीपल आर अर्निंग lakhs, but their number is of course very small. That's fishing. Now next I have so I have fruits, right? तो प्लांटेशन के अंदर भी बहुत सारे सब सेक्टर है. तो फ्रूट्स के अंदर एक्सक्लूसिवली 50 lakhs individuals are exclusive, those who are involved, and mostly most of them are in Jammu and Kashmir, means Kashmir mainly, and in South Indian, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra. फ्रूट सेक्टर में है 50 lakhs एक्सक्लूसिव है, बट 2.5 करोड़ ओवरलैपिंग है. 2.5 करोड़ आर ओवरलैपिंग, मीन्स दे आर डूइंग फ्रूट ऑल्सो, ऑर्चर्ड्स है, बगीचे है, आम एट्सेट्रा है, बट दे आर नॉट फुल फ्लेज फ्रूट सेक्टर में जो इन्वॉल्व है 50 lakhs है, बट उनका इनकम बहुत हाई है. फ्रूट्स their income is average income only for 50,000, 55,000 those who are exclusive. उनका income है 60,000. 55 lakhs जो exclusively devoted है 50,000 पर मंथ, बट एवरेज अगर निकालते हैं 2.5 करोड़ का, देन इट कम्स टू 15,000 ओनली. तो एवरेज पर कैपिटा पर पर्सन पर मंथ इनकम इन फ्रूट सेक्टर इज 15,000, बट 55 lakhs लोग जो एक्सक्लूसिवली इन्वॉल्व है उनका इनकम 50,000 प्लस है. दैट्स द पोटेंशियल. मीन्स अगर कोई फ्रूट सेक्टर को एक्सक्लूसिवली अडॉप्ट करे तो दे कैन अर्न एन इनकम of 50,000. Now, then next, vegetable, right? Vegetable sector had employment that is overlapping. It's not exclusive. Around 50 lakhs people are exclusive in vegetable, but 2.5 crore are ओवरलैपिंग, मतलब वो क्रॉप सेक्टर में भी है और इंडस्ट्री में भी है, माइग्रेंट लेबरर भी है, तो 2.5 करोड़ दोनों मिलके बनता है, बट 50 lakhs आर एक्सक्लूसिव इन वेजिटेबल. तो वेजिटेबल सेक्टर में जो है देयर एवरेज पर कैपिटा इनकम इज 7,000, पोटेंशियल है 20,000 का, बट डिपेंड्स ऑन many reforms. But there are some people, maybe they are only 10 to 12,000 people, their income in agriculture is 50,000 plus. तो 10 से 12,000, but that's a very small number. 10 से 12,000 वेजिटेबल फार्मर्स का इनकम 50,000 पर मंथ से ज़्यादा है. नाउ वी हैव प्लांटेशन हो गया, राइट. पोल्ट्री. Poultry in India has a market of $30 billion, but this is data from 2018. So I checked it from some other sources that gives $48 billion का है, मतलब almost $50 billion का पर एनम का मार्केट हो चुका है, और it's growing at a CAGR of 8%, और 2035 तक ये $75 billion हो जाएगा. And it's providing jobs at present to 7.5 lakhs. 75 लाख, 7.5 मिलियन है, तो 75 लाख लोगों को एम्प्लॉयमेंट दे रहा है, जिसमें एवरेज इनकम इसमें भी 7,500 है, बट इसमें से अराउंड 15,000 की इनकम 50,000 से ज़्यादा है. So this is the overall scenario of agriculture. And how does it provide employment? Let me conclude once again that agriculture is not a bad sector, but agriculture is not only cropping, it has different sectors. इसमें सबसे ज़्यादा जो सनराइज सेक्टर है वो है हर्ब्स का, और वो है फ्लोरिकल्चर का. तो हर्ब्स एंड फ्लोरिकल्चर. हर्ब्स एट प्रेजेंट is providing employment to only 60,000 people net, but overlapping 1 लाख से ज़्यादा का है. इसमें पर कैपिटा इनकम एवरेज 20,000 का है. सबसे बड़ा जो कंज्यूमर है हर्ब्स के और जो प्रोड्यूसर है इसमें से वो ट्राइबल लोग हैं, बट उनका जो पैकेजिंग है और मार्केटिंग है वो थोड़ा वीक होने की वजह से उसमें पर कैपिटा इनकम बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं है. तो पर कैपिटा इनकम जो ज़्यादा है वो उन लोगों का है जो अर्बन एरिया के आसपास हर्ब की खेती करते हैं. ट्राइबल पीपल के पास एक्चुअल नॉलेज है हर्ब्स का, बट वीक स्टोरेज, वीक पैकेजिंग और वीक मार्केटिंग की वजह से तो ट्राइबल पॉपुलेशन का जो इनकम है वो 5,000 से बिलो है पर एवरेज पर मंथ. But those who are doing it outside tribal area, they are managing to get a per month income of 20,000. But if reforms are introduced, then potential is 50,000 per month. तो कम से कम 2.5-3 लाख लोगों को तो अगले 10 साल में ये 50,000 का पर मंथ इनकम हर्ब्स दे सकता है. मतलब जितने जो औषधीय जो पौधे हैं इनकी डिमांड इतनी ज़्यादा बढ़ रही है. देयर डिमांड इज़ इंक्रीजिंग एट 12% पर एनम बिकॉज ऑफ लार्ज नंबर ऑफ आयुर्वेदिक कंपनीज कमिंग इनटू एग्जिस्टेंस इन इंडिया, एंड देयर डिमांड इज़ नॉट लिमिटेड ओनली टू इंडिया. देयर डिमांड इज़ इवन हायर आउटसाइड इंडिया. China is the number 1 herbs producer, followed by India. India is second, but the demand is huge, and that's why the potential market scope of herbs is almost unbound. मतलब इंडिया में बेसिल का या जो अश्वगंधा, या देयर आर न्यूमरस थिंग दैट बाबा रामदेव कीप्स ऑन मेंशनिंग. इंडिया के अंदर ही इतना कंपटीशन है, श्री श्री है, सदगुरु है, इन सबको लैक्स ऑफ टन्स की हर्ब्स की ज़रूरत है. तो अगर कोई ऑर्गेनाइज्ड मेथड से इसकी फार्मिंग करता है तो स्काई इज़ द लिमिट. 1 lakh per month is nowhere. Then we have spices. अभी spices के ऊपर I could not gather appropriate data, but it provides employment, net employment to 3 lakhs people, where per capita income is between 25,000 per capita means per month. Income is 25,000 to 30,000. Huge sector. So my focus was to find out whether subsectors of agriculture can provide a proper job that a youth is seeking in terms of per capita per month income, a regular income. Yes, agriculture in India, if properly understood, not only crops but this all this sector which I just now mentioned, प्लांटेशन. अभी तो ट्री और कोकोनट्स का भी नहीं बताया. कोकोनट्स का भी ह्यूज है. कोकोनट्स के बारे में भी डेटा कलेक्ट किया था. तो द कोकोनट सेक्टर, इट्स प्रोडक्शन इज़ लिमिटेड टू मोस्टली साउथ इंडियन स्टेट्स. तो जहाँ पर ये होता है वहाँ पर द फार्मर्स को एवरेज 20 to 25,000 का पर कैपिटा पर मंथ इनकम coconut can also provide, and it is providing. Then tea और coffee के बारे में भी अभी नहीं बताया. तो in some other video I will tell, but this is the overall picture. When we visualize agriculture, then we must not limit it only to crop. All these sectors, from job points of view, the emerging sectors and the non-conventional sectors which I just now mentioned, they are net employment, I mean decent employment providing sectors. So there is no harm in looking at agriculture from a decent job point of view. They are capable of providing a decent income between 25,000 to 1 lakh with a modest investment of around 5 lakh to 10 lakh. But the most critical input is not the capital but knowledge. And that's why we can see that the graduates from agricultural university were properly graduate, and some of them are PhD also. Fishery science hai, right? Poultry science hai. There are people who are doing masters in fishery science, masters in poultry, masters in horticulture. So as the knowledge input increases in these new sectors of economy, the per capita income proportionately will become very decent between 25,000 to 1 lakh. तो 1 लाख इनकम अर्न करना एग्रीकल्चर में कोई मुश्किल नहीं होगा आने वाले टाइम में. बट वी मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड दैट एग्रीकल्चर इज़ नॉट सिंपली crop. Large number of people need to be lifted out of crop to these new sectors. In my opinion, the horizontal expansion is not much possible. Vertical expansion is very much possible with knowledge, capital, technology. People can easily earn 50,000 to 1 lakh, lower level 25,000 also. What is wrong if a graduate could start with 25,000 and can easily aspire to earn 1 lakh in agriculture? So 60 crore people are dependent on agriculture alone. मतलब around 15 crore कह सकते हैं, no 10 crore families, 11 crore families. अगर एक फैमिली का साइज 5 crore मान के चलते हैं तो 11 crore families, 15 crore individuals, it can be extended to maybe 20 crore also. So the newly emerging sectors of agriculture can provide additional employment to 5 more crore people. So that's the correct picture of agriculture. In next video I will try to provide the research based breakup on industry and how different subsectors of industry provide employment to Indian people. So we neither need to glorify the crop nor to undermine the subsectors of Indian agriculture. There is a great potential of employment generation in agriculture, provided it is properly and scientifically understood. Knowledge, technology, and capital, if adequately provided to agriculture, then huge job creation is possible and decent income is also possible. But we need to give up the traditional mindset of looking at agriculture only as a subsistence occupation. It has the potential to give proper profitable income, regular income, professional income, a satisfying lifestyle that is guaranteed in agriculture. But at the same time, we should not over glorify nor ओवर एग्जैगरेट द एग्रीकल्चर. इससे ज़्यादा 20 करोड़ से ज़्यादा ना तो इसकी कैपेसिटी है ना ये प्रॉफिटेबल होगा. 15 करोड़ ऑलरेडी है, 5 करोड़ और लोगों को अच्छी वाली जॉब एग्रीकल्चर में आराम से मिल सकती है. थैंक यू, दैट्स ऑल.